Hello, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on your time. Welcome to my live stream. How are you guys doing? Testing the microphone. Let me make sure I can hear myself out. Welcome to my live stream. Thank you guys for joining me today. And if you can hear me, please do me well by letting me know in the comment section that you can hear me. How are you doing? How has your day been? I'm also trying to make sure I hear myself in the comment section. So, guys, come on in. Welcome to my live stream. Welcome. All right, let me be sure I can hear myself. That's what I'm trying to do. Um, Let me be very sure that I can hear myself and also share this live stream. If you come in, share. Okay. All right, let me be sure. Okay, I can hear myself very okay. So if you come in, please do me well by sharing. Um, Another day I'm unable to stream on Oyoyo's World through StreamYard. I don't know the reason behind that, but do I really care about that much right now? No. Um, I'll be streaming on my other page, pending when I have time to figure out what is happening. So, welcome to my live stream. Thank you guys for joining me today. How are you guys doing? I'm trying to share on Oyoyo's world, okay? All right, I just did that. Welcome, beautiful people. How has your day been? Mine has been very busy, very busy. I've been sitting down for 8 hours. I just had a few stretches today and one meeting to the other, to another, to training, to anything in between. It's been a hectic Wednesday for me. The week has been very busy for me. And guess who scheduled most of those meetings? I did. When I was doing that, I wasn't thinking, right? So I'm paying the price. Having said that, welcome. I hope your day hasn't been as busy as mine. I hope you had a fabulous day and relaxing down the evening, and I hope you have been great. Why am I making this live stream today? Why am I talking about Korra Obidi? Um, Guys, welcome, all of you. Sonia Ping, thank you for being here. Better than them, yeah. Annie, thank you for joining me. Julian, thank you for being here. J Love, thank you for being here. My amazing member, God bless you. Real good, all of you for joining me today. Why am I asking justice for Korra Obidi? Why am I saying Nancy and Korra should take action? Why? You guys know I don't say things if I don't have any facts or evidence to back it up. I've been receiving, videos forwarded to my inbox on Facebook about all the allegations against Power Bidi. I witnessed one myself, the one I watched Longmouth talking about Power Bidi, and I came out here to keep the record straight because before you know what's going on, it's going to be eye on our grandparents that are here to help their children. It might push the state to start suspecting every grandparent. So I made that video about Lolo few maybe last week or thereabout, and I thought that was the end of it. That she was the only one carrying that campaign against Power Bidi. Little did I know that even the Facebook pastor is also spreading the lies. Why am I calling them lies? As an officer of the court, if you feel you have evidence about what you're saying, then it's not a lie because you can prove it at any point in time. If they call upon you, you produce your evidence. Facts speaks for themselves. You don't need any other thing. It speaks for itself when you have any fact, evidence to back up what you're saying. But when it's allegation that you're not so sure, and you're not even stating on your video, allegedly, this is what is all over the social media. You're making those statements look as if you have evidence to the contrary to prove your case. But these people, they have no evidence. I watched that video. I don't know, some people love Korra and the Obidis, I must say. Some people who come to my comments, to my DM, to rant. They will rant and rant and rant and rant. I'll just, okay, calm down, please, please, please. Don't worry. I believe Nancy is going to do something. I believe Korra will do something. Don't worry. They are seeing these videos, so there is no way they will not take action in due time. And a lot of people coming to watch me here, you guys have also even volunteered to find out how they can report long mouth in the UK, and as well as I was even thinking it was only long mouth, not knowing it was not just long mouth. And the second person that I received the video about Paul Obidi is also in the UK. But my question is, which I might not get answers to. I don't know the reason behind Nancy being quiet about the father. I don't know the reason behind Korra. It could be that their father told them, don't worry about it. But there is a certain level, people will propagate lies, and before you know it, it starts sounding like true. And then again, these children, I mean, Korra and the siblings, they have children. So the grandchildren will wake up tomorrow, grow up tomorrow to see names that, labels that they've given to their grandpa. When I think about the whole thing, you understand, I'm asking, Korra Obidi, Nancy Umeh, take action. The same way Korra took action against Crystal, an action should be taken. And to be honest with you, these people are not alleging that, oh, it's all over the internet. Oh, I saw it on. No, they are not alleging. They are speaking as though they have facts. I'm sorry if my voice is going to be high because sometimes there are lines you don't cross. I've said it here, okay, Korra is on social media. That's why people are talking about her. Nancy is on social media. People are talking about her. Paul Obidi is not on social media. How can a woman that has children, that one day she's going to be a grandma, sit down in the comfort of her home and say of another grandparent that the reason that they shipped Paul Obidi to Korra's place because Nancy's house help said that Paul Obidi did AYZ to her. And that was why they smuggled Nancy's father, Paul Obidi, to the US. That they were speaking as though they have proof over what they are stating. And that's where I have a big problem. That's where I have a big problem. I initially didn't want to do, because we've been talking about it here. For those of you coming to watch me, we've been talking about Paul Obidi, they should stop, they should stop, they should stop. When it gets to parents, please learn to draw the line. My initial title was Content Creators. Learn when to draw the line. Leave your fellow content creators, parents out of your anger and hate. But I said no, I want to make a direct video. So this video is for Korra's attention and for Nancy's attention. Okay? And I'm making it because they need to stop these people from fabricating these lies all over social media and running with them because nobody is telling them anything. That's why they think they can run away with it. When I got the video I got yesterday, it was since yesterday. I said I wasn't going to talk about it. But I got another one today. Oyoyo. I am one was very, I don't want, she said I shouldn't mention her name. She was very angry on my DM. She was like, I don't know why they are not doing, how can these women be calling Paul Obidi a pedo? You know, guys, I don't want to play these people's videos in my, let me see. I might get to, let me pull up. Okay. Yeah, I'm on the right one. Let me see if I can. I really don't want to play their video. I really don't want to. But I was very, very heartbroken, to say the least, when I got another video of Paul Obidi from another person. And this lady I got it, she's one person, when you look at them, you know, they try to mind their business. They're not content creators. They are people that genuinely watch Korra Obidi and watch Nancy. and their mothers as well, their parents. For a grown woman to sit at the comfort of her home and made a video and saying Paobidi is a pedo. And the reason why he's with Korra, is because of what he did to Nancy's house help. That was so direct, that was so personal, and that's why I'm calling on Nancy. Even if, excuse me, even if he's one person that should get a restraining order, or even if report to Facebook or do a petition, anything, whether you're going legally or you're going through Facebook, do something. Do something. It's getting too much. The reason why I don't know the number of people, parading those lies, because I choose what I watch on Facebook. And to be honest with you, I'm not following any of these people, and I don't watch them. So I didn't know when they were saying all of the, if not that people took the pain of screenshotting the videos, sending to me, I wouldn't have seen that woman, the Facebook pastor, the one that prays in the morning for Mr. Korra Obidi and prays for him at night, will sit down and then concoct lies about somebody's father. And she thinks it's gonna go down the history line with her to be well with her. It's not gonna happen. But sincerely speaking, I need Nancy and Korra to come up with something against these people. They should at least do something, file some document to say that somebody is a pedo. It's not an easy statement. It's not something you walk by. Somebody will say defamation lawsuit is very expensive, that is very hard to prove. Very hard to prove, very hard to prove. What are the ingredients we are looking about? Major three ingredients. It has destroyed the person's reputation and character, it's causing the person financial losses or what have you. And there is evidence of publication, either written or video. All these things are already met. Is there any evidence? Videos all over? Yes. Did they fabricate lies? Yes. Because you can't live in your home and know what is happening in Nancy's home. Or did Nancy tell them otherwise? No. You can't live in your home and know what is happening in Korra's home. So the things are there to prove these cases. Even if you don't go full length of defamation lawsuits, why not get a restraining order? Let one person be used as a scapegoat so that others will learn. Since they don't know what it is to respect their parents. I was having a conversation of this nature with a grown adult in, when you're discussing with someone in his or her 70s, you're especially people with wisdom. So the only thing the person told me, see, Oyoyo, don't bother yourself too much about these people. You see what they are doing about other people's parents, that's how they treat their own fathers and their own mothers. So you cannot give anything from an empty jar. You cannot give what you don't have. If you don't have respect for your parents, you wouldn't know how to respect another person's parent. And that is very clear right now. Welcome, welcome all of you. Before I go ranting, let me just welcome all of you. Thank you guys for being here. Zubasin said they are in UK, they have tried and they were told to is a waste of resources based on the jurisdiction. Jurisdiction, how? Please help me understand, Zubasin. Jurisdiction. Paobidi is lives in Nigeria. These people you're bringing, this thing is done on social media. So jurisdiction will be actually the point where the story is generating from. It's done on social media. Please help me understand. So you mean UK will not prosecute a case that is done online because it did not happen in the UK? I need to understand that jurisdiction part, okay? It is bad labeling. It is. It's bad labeling they are giving to this man. I can't even begin to imagine that maybe the grandchildren tomorrow, type their fat parents' last name or their grandpa's. Now, these are the things that are going to populate things they said about their grandfather without any evidence. That is where even the one that is baffling, without any evidence. And these people are getting away with it. There must be something to be done. If they were in the UK, it would have been easy. But we need a lawyer in UK to help. If you ask Obidi, he will say God will fight his battle. What we need to do is to report them to the system. If there is anybody here from the UK that is an attorney or solicitor, please, they don't call them attorney, I'm sorry, lawyer or solicitor, please let me know in the comment section, because I need to understand why they've tried and they were told it's going to be a waste of resources in the UK based on jurisdiction. I need to find out. And this person that is giving me angry face on Facebook, don't let me cuss you out. I'm not in the good mood today because I'm talking to him about a man that is old enough to be my father. So I'm not in a good mood. So walk past. If you don't like my content, I'm not like Korra. If I catch you, I will block you. Like when I say I'm not like her, I'm not. Korra will say, leave them. I'm not leaving them. Hi, Efe. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you. Who is this Facebook pastor? What's her name? Facebook pastor. Guys, like up this video. Please like, and share. When you get, when we get, when we get rid of their leader, then the rest will learn. No, these people are out to make money. They don't care whether their leader goes under or not. To be honest with you, they really don't give 2 cents about their leader. They are there because they hate Korra. They are there because they want to see her. They want to see her gone on social media. That's why they are doing anything they can do, anything they can say. How can somebody be in her house and know what happened in Nancy's house, what happened in Korra's house, and come out specifically saying that the reason why Obidi ran from Nigeria to the US is because of what he committed in Korra's place, in Nancy's place. That's why he fell out with Nancy. They were not in talking terms. Can you imagine? Hi, MTA. Welcome. Thank you for joining me today. J Love said, oh, they have said so much about that family. Please just ignore them like the Obidis. See, it's so painful when they keep on coming on. I thought it was just that woman, not knowing there are multiple of them. When I was trying to comfort the person that sent me the video with all the ranting, I said, don't worry, I believe they are doing something. Say, for how long? For how long would this continue? If I read some of the things I get in my DM, it was like you won't believe it, honestly. Beverly Adams, Mr. Korra Obidi is the one that started the rumor. I know he started the rumor. They're going to court to hear his response to the application in court. But the thing is, when your people are fabricating those things, they know the situation about Nigeria. They know that very well. People should be careful what they say, what they do. I keep saying it all the time. There is a Nigerian couple, they just returned home because of content creation. They are content creators. They now was displaying a prank at the international airport in front of custom officers, immigration officers. The wife tore the man's international passport and they were fighting. Seems to be that the man maybe must have been maltreating her overseas, but now they're back in Nigeria. They just displayed a scene, not knowing that a passport is a legal document that belongs to a country, to a government. And when ignorant fools are there because of what they stand to go viral, they stand to benefit from social media. They want to go viral. They want to do crazy things without asking, first of all, what are the consequences if I do this? If I accuse somebody of being a pedophile, what are the consequences if I have no facts? If I tear my international passport, what are the consequences? This couple the wife tore the international passport, and guess what? 24 hours later, Nigerian government wrote this woman. They were looking for them. Anybody that has clue where they are, they want to make an arrest. Now she has been arrested, invited for interrogation. The husband now ran on social media asking people to please forgive them, that it was a prank. That's a similar thing that will happen to all this bunch of women that are mothers, that very soon will be grandparents. And they think when it is their turn to be a grandma or a grandpapa, that someone from the Jericho, someone from the globe or the internet will not wake up and say, yeah, the son say that she was, abusing her, abusing him. There is always something for somebody to say. But they are not going to stop, because you know what? They have packed community of haters, community of negative people, community of people that thrive with negative control, because there's some controversies that could be a positive one, but this one is negativity. And then they want to feed those people without evidence. Without evidence. Hi, Kofi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Kofi is another member. Thank you so much for being my member. I really appreciate you, Kofi. Thank you for joining me today. Anyone needs the full names of the nasty woman? Is the channel name is there? Guys, please like up this video. I'm not seeing the like. Please like up the video. I'm not like Mr. Korra Obidi that said he doesn't like likes. I like my likes. I like my share. Please like, share, and support what we are doing here. We have 92 of you watching me from YouTube, and I have only 30 likes. That doesn't sound right. So please like up the video. It makes my see if maybe the reason why I'm very, will I say, emotional about this is because my father is late. It could be. Okay, because I really would have wished to have my father around, because I would have known what it is growing up with one and things like that. For you to see somebody's father in that age of enjoying retirement, enjoying grandchildren phase of his life, after he has toiled to raise his own children, now is for him to relax and have that good time. Some strangers somewhere, simply because you don't like the child. If you don't like the child, go after the child. Leave this man alone. Learn to separate the problems. I'm going to give an example. If you have a problem with Facebook, what do you call? Facebook demonetize me. Facebook. You don't say Mike Zuckerberg demonetize you. You go Facebook. That's the entity you have a problem with. Go after that entity and leave other people out of it. And the thing is this, Korra never had a problem with any of these people. They are not Justin Dean. They are not Justin Dean's family members. They are not Justin Dean's children. So these are a bunch of women that have enough time on their hands to while away, waste away on social media from morning till night. That's why they gather themselves together in a WhatsApp group, in a Facebook group, all to plot on how to destroy Korra. If you say who Korra has issues with, you call Justin. Apart from Justin, maybe Justin's family, and that is it. No other person. So they can't even say they were directly related to Korra's problem or Korra's divorce saga. They were not directly or indirectly related to that situation. So they don't have any connection with Korra to have said they have a problem with Korra. But out of jealousy, out of wickedness, out of anything you can think about it, when I call them Deputy Jesus, don't blame, because they claim their lives are perfect. They are the moral standard for you to live. If you are of moral standard, there is a scripture in the Bible, especially for the Facebook pastor. The Facebook pastor, what Jesus taught when he walked the earth, if they slap you on one eye, turn the other one. He did not preach an eye for an eye. That was the Old Testament, old law. He preached love, forgiveness, grace. But all of you claiming to be righteous, nobody knows what it is to be in good terms with Christ. Because if you are, you that is there labeling somebody's father names, if you know what it is to be a Christian, you wouldn't have opened your mouth to ever mention that man's name in the first place. You wouldn't have. Because the last time I checked, it's not in your place to judge. This Facebook pastor is claiming to know God and all of that. The Bible said, that Bible you're trying to read and cite and quote, it said, thou shalt not judge. Leave judgment unto me. Anyway, Nikki, welcome, welcome, welcome. Nelly, thank you for being here. Nelly, thank you so much. And most especially yesterday, thank you for joining me yesterday on the super chat. I appreciate that. He's so jealous of Nancy when he says her name. You can see the fire in his eyes. June at Facebook pastor's name is Grace. Is that her name? Because the channel name, I think the channel name is different. Let me pull it up again and see. These people, they don't know the kind of trouble they are putting themselves into. They don't know the kind of trouble. They don't. Okay. What's the name? Grandpa is creeping her out. And this grandpa now has been alleged to have abused or sexually molested the house help of her daughter in Nigeria, Mansi. So, which is the reason that Mansi fell out with the dad. Yeah. I don't even care if they watch this video and now start coming out to pretend that they're in good talking terms. No. The reason that dad was whisked out of Nigeria to come and stay in Konga's house, even when Cheta's father's funeral was going on. Guys, that's the woman talking. That's the woman. Anyway, the funny thing is that the more they try to hurt the family, the better the family is doing, and they continue to be wretched. Look at Nancy. She just finished her Airbnb. Korra, even though her star button was taken away, but she's still doing well. These people should take a look and hopefully realize that the Obidi's family is a no-go area. We know that, you understand, we know that. The reason why I like America so much is that they wake up on liabilities. You don't just say things, you don't have anything to back it up. It doesn't go well. If you say something about somebody, make sure you have the evidence to back it up. Make sure you know what you're saying, because if you don't, you find yourself in court. You will definitely find yourself in court. So the thing about back home, about Nigeria, we keep letting go. And these people will continue to do the same thing, and nobody is learning. Nobody is being held accountable. I believe in accepting responsibilities and being held accountable for your action. That is what I believe in, and that's what I'm trained on. So if you cannot take responsibility of your action, that's where the government fails. And that is why Nigeria it is with the way it is. They cannot hold their government accountable. They cannot hold anybody accountable. The next thing they will come on social media is to beg. I'm sorry, I was only catching cruise. I was just trying to create content. That is the least. But if one person is used to set up the record, used as a scapegoat, others will fall in line. Hi, Yvonne. Thank you for joining. How was your thought on Mr. Obidi getting a lawyer 5 days period to the court date? Mr. Oh, he got a lawyer now. Mr. Korra. Mr. Korra Korra Obidi got a lawyer now. I want to believe he got the lawyer before this period, because the lawyer needs to prepare for the case and not appear surprised. Or let's assume that he just got the lawyer 5 days to the case. The lawyer might not be ready. So if they go to court on the date of hearing, they might seek for adjournment so that they can better go prepare for the case and then come back. So if that's the case, what the courts will do is to grant them an extension of time for them to prepare and come to defend the case. But I want to believe that he has secured this lawyer long before time and he didn't want to make it public. It can also be the case. All right. This is another smear campaign against Paobidi because JD is doing everything possible to disconnect the case from African roots, which is not possible, no matter how hard he tries. In that case, he has failed because the case of Crystal is a clear evidence that this man failed to protect his children. So when that comes to court, that will be number one thing the lawyers will make in reference to. He failed to protect his children against a woman that has criminal record, against a stranger, against bullying, against this, sharing the videos and pictures of the children for what monetary gain. He failed to protect the children. So based on that, he's not going to succeed. All right, let me see if I have other comment to catch up with. You all are welcome this great evening. And as you come into the live stream, please like the video, share the video, and also join my membership if you haven't joined already. Okay? So let's see what is going on here. Where did I stop? Okay. Hi, Barbara. Thank you so much. Barbara is very consistent with me. God bless you. Real good for always showing up. Thank you immensely. Oh, I understand how you're feeling. That's why I don't watch those people. Look at it this way. Korra wasn't sure she could bring her dad to on her own. So how could they say? See, J-Love, I totally understand you. And thank you for really calming me down because I wanted to ignore. I've been receiving this kind of videos, okay, and I wanted to ignore. I got another one, making it three from three different people. I said, you know what? Let me come and say my piece. And this might be the last time I'm talking about it. If Nancy and Korra decide to ignore this, they have their reasons for doing that. And I will not talk about it again. And I will tell my audience, please do not bother bringing those videos to me. There is a reason why I don't follow these people. I guide my mental health very seriously. It is important to me, my well-being. Let me also say it here. If you think living overseas is that easy, especially for us that have that community, I grew up with community. I have my cousins, my nieces. Every Sunday we kind of, is it that we are going to this person's to go and hang out and eat Sunday rice, or they are coming to our place. That's how it was for me growing up. Okay, then you now come and live overseas, whereby your next door neighbor, you only say hi when you're passing through, when you're driving out. That's when you say hi. So it's a lot of loneliness going on in America. And then to come and now add additional stress to it, that's what I don't do. So there are channels, there are pages, there are things I don't feed my mind with. If it's not educative, informative, or entertaining, you will not find me there. There must be a reason why I click on a video. Is it I want to be entertained, I want to learn something, or I just want to laugh if it's a comedy? So if it's not any of these, you don't find me there. There was a video I clicked on, they were like abusing each other. I say, sure, in this 21st century. Very sad, but it's true. All right, so let's continue. Jay continued to say they are reaching, looking for whatever they could stick. I believe these people will get what is coming to them. I really pray it comes quicker than later, because I am weak and I'm tired and sick of being tired. Okay, I am all of those. These people should stop. They are not children. When I mean they are not children, these are mothers. Lolo's son celebrated 18. In the next 10 years, he'll be 28. 28, maybe he will have a wife and have children. Lolo will be grandma, right? And if she's grandma, she goes to the son's house to babysit, or maybe goes for mugo. And the child say, "Oh no, I didn't like the way you washed my brocos." Then somebody else will hear that on a video and say, "Ooh, she's what? Don't think it's only men that are being titled pedos. Women are also. They are also. So remember to do what you want others to do to you as you journey in life. Let me continue. Julie said, he is a brilliant grandpa, looks at the love he has back home in Nancy's house, and Junior and Atena love him. They have beautiful bond. Exactly, but they want to discredit that. They want to make the man look silly. They want to make them look crazy. It doesn't make sense. Some legal action should be taken. And it baffles me also that these people live overseas and they are committing all these kind of heinous offenses. Because for you to allege such a thing, if you live overseas, you should be careful. But because nothing has been done to them, maybe that's why. If you said, I grew up with my dad and he's one of my favorite person. When you hear my dad and I speak, you will know we are best friends. Exactly. Exactly. Q Lady D, hi, just checking. How are you doing? Thank you so much. J Love, I can't watch any of the negative channels. I start and stop as I hate bullying and lies. Exactly. You don't learn anything from them. It makes you the first thing that might come to your mind. For me, I will pause for a minute and I'll ask myself question: what is wrong with these people? Are they okay? Because a lot of people are going through anxiety. A lot of people. Since after COVID, anxiety rate went up, depression rate went up. Only God knows if they are suffering from any of these. Hi, MTA. Thank you so much. MTA is my new member. Thank you for joining me. I'm just saying this. Let me just asterisk this one here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you joining my membership. Cordelia said, there are some battles that must be fought here on earth. We cannot always be so religious and we leave everything to the spirit. Thank you, Cordelia. Thank you. At least one person is thinking the way I'm thinking. Everything can be, yeah, leave it for God. If they are doing leave it for God, leave it for God. See, people will do a lot of things and get away with it. A lot. A lot. Leave it for God, leave it for God. I remember when a popular, talcum powder, a popular company that if I say the name, you guys will all know the name. Then it was discovered that the powder caused cervical cancer to a lot of women between 1971 up until, I think this case was before COVID. Okay, so from that 1971, they start tracing people that have developed cervical cancer after using the powder over the years. So there was a class action lawsuit. Guess what the company did? They filed for bankruptcy and went on another name and started manufacturing. Because you know what? The suit was for over, was it 1 point something billion dollars? If people say, don't worry, hey, it's God that allowed the sickness to come to me. That's why I'm sick. If God did not allow it, no, somebody caused something that made it happen. So face the company, face that person. Everything is not God. We put a lot of responsibility onto this God that I don't even know where to start from. Sometimes some actions need to be taken so that we can make correction, so that people following my generation will learn something. Why do we have references, court cases that we can reference to? Is because some people did something like that in the past. They took them to court. The case was decided, and it formed part of what the next generation for them to reference to avoid making such mistakes. Why do I always come here and say we come here to learn and unlearn and relearn? I don't want anybody hearing my voice to be numbered. That yes, oh, because I did not do the right thing, I did not look at what happened to others, not to avoid it. The same thing happened to me. Why do I always come here and say, if you've been following Korra Obidi's story and you haven't learned a thing, go back and start from the beginning to follow her. because there is always something to learn. If it's about red flag, you're in a relationship. Korra said she saw red flags, but she felt because he says sorry in her book, she felt he was going to change. That is number one thing to learn. To avoid anybody behaving like what this man did to Korra while they were in China, don't go ahead to marry such a person. There are so many things to learn. Now, Mr. Korra Obidi in his court document said that his business has been ruined. And why was the business ruined? Because he brought his personal life between him and his wife on social media. I'm divorcing Korra. If he had gone to the court and got divorced, nobody would have known. So what are you learning? When you have your personal things, do not bring them to social media. Anyway, let me continue with the comment. The Olympic boxer that was falsely accused of being trans, he filed a lawsuit naming Elon Musk, J.K. Rowling, and also Donald Trump for cyberbullying. This one is the most recent, just concluded Paris Olympics. A boxer from Algeria, because he has stamina, a woman, by the way, a lady, he has stamina and he has hold. If he knocks one swing, you're gonna find yourself on the floor. They started the campaign that she was a trans woman, blah 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 blah. It took people to go back to history, this woman's record, and brought pictures of when she was small. She was born a woman, dresses like a woman, everything woman up until the day she came to France to compete. They wanted to disqualify her. If she had kept quiet, say, let me just allow it for God, let God take care of it, she would have been disqualified. And this gold she won, she wouldn't have won it. Now, look at what Cordelia is telling us. She has filed a lawsuit against everybody that dragged her on social media, because the kind of hatred they brought upon this lady for being good at what she does best, being extraordinary good at boxing. They tagged her a trans woman. So sometimes actions, they are better. It speaks louder than words. We welcome all JD minions spying on your Yo-Yo's channel. And while you're here, you have to like the live stream. We know you jumped from one blogger's page to another. Sincerely, they are just here watching and not liking, trying to see which one they will screenshot for their evil bloggers. If all of you watching me, especially those not liking this live stream, and you're here to come and spy on me, if you have anything that is called blood in your veins running as a human being, and you know what it is to be a human, tell those people that that you called your favorite, they should leave somebody's father alone. They should. Tell them the truth. You people should stop fabricating lies against this man. This man hasn't done anything to any of you. Until you do that to those people you call favorite, to those people that feed you with lies without any fact or evidence to back what they are saying up, until you look them at the face, on their faces, and tell them, hey, you need to stop. I think you're stretching it. You're overstretching the boundary. Stop. You need to stop. Leave this man alone. Leave these people alone. Just like Miriam, the chief collector, she said it that you people are fabricating lies. She said it. So she knows the truth and was joining with you guys in the WhatsApp group when the going was good. But at least she said the truth now. So until you do that, like my video. Katori just started it and then he backed out from those people and blocked them because they wouldn't give him no more money, and they are keeping it up. and they do need the to be reported. I want to believe that. She's working in China. She went on Tana. That's why you meant JD had got married and she came over here to the US. I didn't quite understand that, but I'm gonna leave it there. We have learned we have learned that Hollywood 101 does not work. Sincerely, that wouldn't be surprising news to me. And it could be intentional. Okay. It could be there is a video I want to do, but I think if I do that, it might benefit him. That's why I don't want to do that yet. I might put out that video on a day after the court hearing. And there are reasons why you can claim you go to your office, you open your office, and no client is coming because the minions already gave you bad review. Okay. Things like that. There might be a reason why he's not working. His business was down before he came out and announced that he's divorcing Korra for allegations. Okay. And for Korra, I just didn't say hi. Hi, Suzette. Thank you for joining me today. I think I caught up with all the comment. Now, like I said, Nancy, Korra Obidi, your other siblings, you guys need to take action. I wish Liz Bode, is here to be able to tell me reasons why they cannot be able to do that because of jurisdiction. I need to know. Is it because none of them reside in the UK? But I don't want to believe that there is any restriction, because if I'm streaming here, unless I'm causing havoc to someone in in um in China or in Japan, okay, they can be able to bring the lawsuit here that I'm streaming, because that will be the by base. So I want to believe based on that it's supposed to be done in the UK. I don't know how their law works, but it's similar to Nigerian law. And if that's the case, there should be jurisdiction. It could also be because Korra doesn't live there, Nancy doesn't live there. But anybody, they have relatives in the UK, anybody can actually pursue that case on their behalf in the UK. If they are doing that based on the fact that none of them, the complainants, are not living there, their relatives there could, if that's the case. So I want to bring this to our attention, because what is good and what is bad is bad. And I've always preached, when you see something that is wrong, say something, speak up, don't be quiet. And sometimes there are some things that will happen and God will require you to take action. Because first of all, he has given you the wisdom to be able to discern from the right and wrong. So based on the wisdom he has given you, you need to do something. For example, if you think, yeah, God is going to take care of things, and you wake up in the morning, you don't go to the bathroom to shower, brush your teeth, find breakfast, and go find what your hands can do so you make money. You might wake up, lie in bed from now till the end of the year, and probably if you're still alive, we will know. Without eating, without finding food, the next thing, if you're late on your rent or mortgage, they're going to kick you out. And your stomach will wake you up from the bed. So those are the actions required for you to live, to be alive. You need to maintain the body. If you're waiting until manna falls from heaven before you eat, that means if your body wakes you up from hunger, you know how it is. So let's do the right thing, because this is too much. These people are alleging so badly, and they are the ones claiming to be morally right. Morally women, or moral women, if I'll put it that way. But at the same time, even the one praying in the morning and praying in the evening for Mr. Korra Obidi, none of them are even exhibiting anything, not even 5% of what it is to be a good Christian. Because if you're a good Christian, you cannot come and concoct stories to suit your narrative. You have to balance the case to make sure the information you're passing around, you can be able to say, yes, this is where I got the information. I have evidence. There is actually a police report, a court document stating that AYZ person did this and that. If you don't have that, you cannot prove it. And because you don't have any proof, you keep your mouth shut and leave people to enjoy their children. When they were burning the candle in the night, raising them even with up NEPA and down NEPA, you were not there. When they were running temperatures at night, going from hospital to the other, immunization to this one, you were not there. You have your own children, concentrate on raising them and let other people raise their own kids and enjoy their children. All right. Heaven helps those who help themselves. Yes. If they make it, if that makes it, you get what I'm saying. Exactly. You can't just and say no. That's what kept Nigeria as a country the way it is. The next thing they will tell you, oh, if you leave them now, it was hunger. Which hunger? If these people are living in UK, maybe they are qualified for benefits if they are not working. And for example, Madam Longmouth has multiple channels, multiple pages on Facebook. So she's making money. So you can't tell me otherwise. Heaven helps those that help themselves. And that is a fact. If somebody is doing you something for over and over, hurting your feelings, your reputation, everything, and you keeping quiet. If you don't want to go the full haul of defamation lawsuits, get a restraining order never to speak about you again. Let them go and ask Crystal, how market? Since the restraining order has been in place, has she called Korra's name? Anyways, we always see red flags, but ignore them and suffer the consequences later. Absolutely. And that is it. That's why I keep telling young people, if you're in a relationship or about to get into a relationship, if you're considering marriage, and just take a look, go buy Korra Obidi's book. Then you understand. You understand some of the things that is happening today. You understand why. Because if she had thought it deeply, after this man abandoned her in the middle of the night when they went to a club in China, and it was raining, she didn't know how to find her way home. If she had somebody that would abandon you in the middle of nowhere, they wouldn't have been together. So before you say, my boyfriend beat me once and he bought me roses and apologized, he will do it again multiple times. If they do it the first time and they did not face any consequences, they will do it multiple times. Oyoyo, can I ask you, think that there will be a postponement in the case in the 19th? There could be, I think it was Yvonne that said the guy just got a lawyer. I don't know how true that statement is. Did he post anything today that he has a lawyer? He just got a lawyer. I don't know, but let me see if there is. Oh, praise the Lord. He has a client. Guys, this is a good thing. Whoa. He has a client or he's doing educational content. And you see all these bad people, they will not go and watch. It's me, they will come and watch and not like my video. All of you, Mr. Korra Obidi's people, go and watch this video. Get it to 1 million views. That is how to support Mr. Korra Obidi. No, you people will not watch. You're looking for Oyoyo's channel where you come to watch and not give me a like. Silly people. Yeah, it's possible they can. They can postpone the case if, let's assume he just got a lawyer and the case, the lawyer is still reviewing the evidence on the case and all of that. He can come to court unprepared. You understand? He can ask the court, my lord, I just got assigned to this case and I'm pleading the court to, give us some time to be able to study and then come back for another date for hearing. Yes, they can. They can. But I really want to believe that the case will go for hearing on that day. I want to believe. Heaven help them. So if you, yeah, it does. Hey, Checkers TV, thank you for joining me today. How are you doing, beautiful? And how is our son? How are you doing? J Law said that fat Facebook pastor is definitely on benefit. That explains why she is that large. J Love, I know your mouth is so bad. See, it's possible if she has disabilities, of course she'll be on benefit. And maybe if she like disability could be knee problem, okay? It could be high blood pressure, it could be all of those. Though high blood pressure does not really qualify as disability. However, the other things that contribute to it could be like anxiety, like sleepless nights. Those are disabilities, you understand? So maybe she's having all of those due to as a result of obesity or result of a high blood pressure. Maybe he has disability, and if you have disability, you're qualified for government assistance. It's possible, okay? It is possible. All right. Hi, Joanne. Thank you for joining me. Hi, you're the best. Thank you so much, Joanne. Thank you. So, what am I saying? Let us know as content creators. I'm also talking to every one of us where to draw the line. If you feel because Korra showcased her life on social media, that's why you're talking about her, I can understand. But whereby a parent of a content creator has not done anything to you, there is no reason why you sit at the comfort of your home and you call yourself a pastor, right? And you fabricate lies against people, and your conscience is not judging you. I don't see why that is justifiable. Because when you kneel down to pray, where do you start from? Because prayer is a conversation with God. You come by asking for forgiveness of sin, praising God, and then asking for forgiveness of sin for everything. Do you actually list your sins and say, "Oh Lord, I'm so sorry the way I talked about Korra Obidi today. Hi, that man did not do anything to me. Oh, this Facebook hustle, this Facebook hustle. You're the reason why I'm doing it. God forgive me. I will not do it." Have you ever, or in fact, has that alone ever crossed your mind? Or when you guys castigate Korra, has it ever crossed your mind that you're committing sin? I'm talking to the morally just women that feel they are in a position to judge another fellow human being. What did God say? Pray for them. If you feel your sister is falling into sin, pray for her. If you feel your brother is doing something, pray for him. That's the charge God has placed on you. How many times are you holding vigil and praying for Korra? God, please touch her heart. God, please do that. No. But rather, you will come and call Korra Obidi that did nothing to you. You're calling him a pedo for a case you cannot prove. You're saying he was whisked out of Nigeria because of what he did to the daughter's nanny. Can you prove any of this? I'm asking you guys again. Madam Jesus, Facebook pastor, I'm asking you, can you prove all of those things you alleged in your video? Can you prove any of them? Can you? The court says, the law says, he who alleges must prove. If you're alleging that Korra Obidi is a pedo, what evidence do you have? If they take you to court tomorrow, can you prove it? Can you prove it? People should be careful for what they bring upon themselves. Look at the woman that was trying to prank so that their video will go viral. They landed to Nigeria from Italy. The next thing, she ripped up a passport. Somebody was doing a live stream on that. When I walked into that live stream, I told the person, the host, I'm sorry, this is a prank. This is not true, that these people are content creators. She said, how do I know? I say, see, if they were not content creators, they wouldn't have watermarked that video. They made sure You know where the video is coming from, so you can follow them. And when you go to their page, at the time I was making this analysis, let me take water. At the time I was on that live stream, I haven't Googled this family up. But I said, see, I was trying to explain to the person. I said, listen, I have 2 expired passports and a current one. Because passports are usually issued maybe 2 years, 6 years, depending on what you want. And after that, you need to go and get the new one. And they don't take the old one from you. So I was telling the person, it could be that they took their old passport to do all the drama, video it, because how can you be traveling with your family, just you, your wife, and children, but you have somebody with a camera videoing everything that happened? That means it was staged. Guess what? That live stream was about 2 days ago that I said those things. Today, I saw that the bloggers carried the man apologizing to everybody on social media that it was a prank. They were just only content creator. That it wasn't his passport that the woman tore. Guys, do you know why? The woman has been arrested for destroying government document. So imagine if they put arrest on any of these people, calling Korra Obidi a pedo. Don't you guys think it's going to straighten things up? It's going to shake Facebook a little, and everybody will watch their mouth as they talk. We all want to go viral. Yes, I want to go viral one day. I want my videos to be going on in millions, but not at the detriment of somebody else that is not even on social media. I talk about Korra. Korra is on social media. I talk about Mr. Korra Obidi. He's on social media. When he put out something, he put it out for the public to have opinion. And based on that, I can react on the video. For what? For fair use. I do have it here. Okay? Copyright Act of 1976 allows fair use, either for educational purposes, for scholarship, for review, for criticism. That's what it says. So, if you put your content out there on social media, you've invited the public to have opinion. That is entirely different by calling people names, putting an allegation upon them, saying that they committed an offense that you have no proof, no means of proving, but you already say that they committed an offense. You can prove it. We should be careful. All right. Those women that will, they will not go to heaven. They will not go to heaven, period. Period. They are not thinking right at all. They are not thinking right at all. What did this man do to these people? I cannot explain. All right, so let me see what Joanne said. Hi, Joanne. Welcome to my live. Joanne said, the Obidi sisters know that they cannot chase every rumor. It's like chasing the wind. You will never catch it and you will never stop the rumor. Sometimes it's not worth dealing with certain things. I know, but this one is more than rumor because there are evidence, there are videos, there are write-ups. They are putting out on social media to back up whatever they are saying. They are making videos. There are faces to the videos. There are names to the videos. One thing is for someone to come and use an anonymous channel or page to say something. It's not left for you if you want to pursue to start looking for the IP address to see who that belongs to. But whereby they have a face, a name, you know these people is a different ballgame. These people are relentless. Only God can help them. They are relentless. They are not slowing down. But where is Crystal today? Crystal did her own for over 2 years. Now she got restraining order. You think that will teach these people a lesson? No. They are still firing on. Very unfortunate. Just because of people want to make it, they do all sorts of things, including fake life, rumors, and unnecessary dragging and prank. Yes, people are so desperate to go viral, but unfortunate, some of them end up with what? With troubles. Look at that man, a full-fledged young man coming to beg people that it was a prank, where he was into the action on that day. And even after the people started talking about it when it was shared, they did not say it was a prank. The wife came back on their page, ranting, saying all manner of things that women will not understand. That she's surprised that even women are dragging her. Madam, you know everything you were saying were lies, and you still came out to put up a face that you have reasons for tearing your husband's passport. Just like the person that Messi Chingo, Nathan Embassy, AY, wanted to take to court. He came crying that it was desperation, it was hunger that made him to start fabricating lies against people. Just one person to be a scapegoat, others will straighten up. Honestly. If they were threatening to harm their dad, then they would take action. But as far as rumors, that why try to chase them? You will never stop them. You will never catch them. It's a waste of energy. I understand what you're saying. I understand, but I still believe a restraining order is a good way to go. Just one person, restraining order. Obidi is a great dad. They should leave him alone and stop the nonsense. That's the truth. The question is, do they have conscience? They don't have conscience. Even the Facebook pastor, the one that claimed to be a pastor, they have no conscience. They have no conscience. Because what Christ preached when he walked the earth was what? Grace, forgiveness, love, compassion, and then everything they are putting out on social media against Korra and her family lacks love, lacks compassion, not even close to forgiveness, not even close to what? Like when Christ said, if they slap you on this cheek, turn the other one, not even close to any of those things. So what are they preaching? Who are they trying to deceive? It's for those that want to be deceived because they try pretend that they are Christians. They are not Christians. Christianity doesn't mean because we are born as a Christian, you have to live the life. If you claim to be a pastor, let your life be number one example to your flocks. Don't come and say one thing and do another. No. One person specifically, the angers that person enter prison, others will learn. Exactly. If one person is taken as a case study, others will straighten up. That's what I feel. Let the Christ life show in you. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's even true. Empty, I know you're working, but if you hear the one that you remember, you just pop up. See, let me even add, that was Joanne. Joanne, now see what MTA said. They did threaten Power Obidi. Yes. I watched that live stream. It was from Entertainment's Daily because she has the facts about that. I don't know how it happened. That's why I'm not going to say much about the threat, but they did. Entertainment's Daily talked more about that in her life, in her channel. They did. So they have done everything that will make someone seek for a redress. And I really want to use this video to call Korra and Nancy's attention. They should take action. However they want to take action, they should. This is one too many. It is very sad already. This man did nothing. Just the way he comes around to help the daughter in the kitchen to cook and prepare meals if she's away and help around with the children. What is there not to love? Or were they deprived fatherly love when they were growing up? Were they traumatized? What is their problem? I don't know the color of their problem, but I know one color that their problem has is the Benjamin. Benjamin, yeah. The dollars. The money coming from Meta. That is the color of their problem. Because I can't make sense about anything anymore. If not for the fact that they are making money from saying evil things, they would have packed up the page a long time. They would have. Oyibo way bring Christianity, no do reach Africa. Hey, check what you just said now. If you have anything like fundraising in a church in America, the people that are the champion, the conquerors are still these Oyibo people. But they will not judge you for anything. Rather, they will pray for you. But our people, just because you put on lipstick, you're going to hell. You wear wig, your marine spirit is bothering you. Always judging people. Nobody is showing love or showing compassion towards another. I'm making this video because this woman on Facebook claimed to be called what? Facebook pastor. That's what, when I watched, I heard what she was saying. I said, no, 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 not again. I didn't even know that she was also carrying all those rumors against a man that you have never met. If they think there is a case, why didn't they report it? But because they know there is no case, they are fabricating lies, carrying out propaganda that might end up putting them in trouble. If Korra and Nancy should decide to do something, they will get this people gagged. Pink Sonia, I don't see your coffee link. My coffee, Pink Sonia, please. That my coffee link is amazing. Oh, those that have coffee link, they asked me to create coffee link. I don't even remember it at all. I'm yet to. I laugh at myself sometimes because I don't remember it, to be honest with you. I'm going to see if I can pull it up. I don't even know how to put in the link. That's to tell you um, how much I know about buy me coffee. Please don't insult me about that. I'm still trying to get around the buy me coffee thing. But let me see if I can, pull up myself and see if I can actually be able to share it, because I haven't been able to share it on my page. The only place you can find my buy me coffee link is on my profile on YouTube. If you go to my profile, you'll be able to see that. That's the only place you can see the link. Okay? Yeah, you see, I can't figure it out again. I can't. Unfortunately, I can't. I can't. I figured it out once and it worked. So it's on my profile. When you click about me on YouTube, the link is there. All right, let's continue. Where did I stop? Just to support his daughter, people will not let that family be. Honestly, they are doing everything to discredit Korra and her family for doing them nothing. No. They did not marry, Korra did not marry their brother, their cousin, their uncle, their their next generation. Korra did not marry anybody that looks or related to these people. No. The only thing Korra did was being a dancer, was getting a divorce. That was all. As of yesterday, people divorced. Today, people divorce. Tomorrow, people will still divorce. But Korra Zone, they carry them here like they are selling gala in the streets of Nigeria. Very unfortunate women. You can say that again. Honestly, Juan said, yes, I believe they should take action and put those rumors to rest. That's my belief. I don't know if any other person can convince me otherwise, but that's what I believe in. It's too much. It's too much. Nancy and Cora don't have to prove anything to anybody about their father. Why do they have to prove anything or make a comment about something that was sent to you? No, they don't need to prove anything. They need to put a stop to it. We are not asking them to prove. You're getting it wrong. They need to put a stop, just like they put a stop on Crystal. Crystal, Zoe, she's no longer going to talk about Cora because there is a restraining order in place. So they need to do what? They need to put a stop to it. The allegation is too much. Before their village people will say it's true, before the whole Nigeria will believe it. And if the man is passing on the streets of Lagos, they'll say, oh, that one that was doing that to the grandchildren. That is how gossip flies. That is how rumor or unverified information flies. It flies like wildfire. And before you know it, people will start believing those to be true. All right, check. I said, check most of the people judging Korra, most are from there. Last Sunday, I was in church. The person dressed with comfortable clothes, short, small gown, nobody fighting them, but Korra issue. Are you see check it? Let me tell you one thing. One of my greatest surprises that I've experienced in America. You know, the way in Catholic Church they have man servers, those that will help the priest to serve, mass on the day. Then by the time the church finished, guess what the man server wore to church during summer? It was a bomb shot. A bomb shot, a teenager. She came to church on a bomb shot. Not even short. Not short, but this one bomb shot. And they allowed her, she roped in the man server's wear and still help the priest to pass the communion and all of that in the church. Nobody looked the other way. Nobody talked to her. Nobody said anything. Would that happen to an African church? They will send you back to your house to go and change. Leave matter. Leave matter. Leave matter. Cordelia says, some rumors must be put to rest. That's why lawsuits are available. Thank you. Thank you, Cordelia, for saying that. That's why lawsuits are available. That's why the legal system is there to make sure there is a correction, to make sure there is a redress. Because if there is no law, everybody will be doing as he pleases. But the law is there to put checks and balances. When you cross the line, cross the boundary, you face the consequences that comes with it. And that's what we are speaking about today. Jay, you're laughing. Bomb shot. When I entered the car with my kids, I was telling my husband, I said, Chai, Daddy, did you see that young girl that served mass? Say, what's your own? Niger woman, you want to start now. What is your own? I said, nothing, no. So I started telling him, if he were in Nigeria, that girl will not even cross the church door. They will turn her back from the gate to go and dress. But this is not Nigeria. This is America. And this is summer. Okay? If you walk down the streets right now, every street in America, that's what they wear. Bomb short. Bomb. Not just short. Shorter than short. I have many of them here in California. Exactly. You live in California. That is the city that has it all. But then again, bring the Bible, come. They will teach their lifestyle. The way they will even relate you will show you that they know God more than that judgmental person that was coming to judge them. They know God. They're even closer to God than the person coming to judge them. Okay? I agree with you. Your action must be taken down. Period. That is period. Action needs to be taken. Because this is stretching. Because June said that grandpa was looking at me creepy. That's why they now based on the allegation. And Mr. Korra Obidi said that Korra said their father did nothing. Korra never wrote anything like that in her book. So don't be deceived. The man was in stories. What Korra said, that after the loss of their mother, their father became very, very very involved in their growing up, to the point that the father will watch them to make sure not even a single mosquito will perch on them while they sleep. Then they now turned Mr. Korra Obidi twisted it to suit his narrative, and bunch of gullible people out there ran with it. It did not end there. Now they came boldly to call this man a pedo. I made a live stream speaking against that, because I live in America and our grandparents come to help with the children. before they will start thinking that Nigerian grandparents are like this. I made a full live stream telling Longmouth to stop, not knowing it wasn't just Longmouth. Because I don't follow them, Facebook doesn't suggest their videos to me. I didn't even know it was more than one. Very unfortunate. Make we rest. So I believe that Korra will go to heaven and people judging her will not. See a check it. To be honest with you, that is what I believe too. Those people judging her, God will even persecute them for judging people when he said, thou shalt not judge. That's what the Bible said, thou shalt not judge. So I don't blame you for saying that. Um, it's by praying and reading the Bible that makes you a Christian. Imagine if you're trying to win a soul for Christ and they are seeing you doing all this evil. Would they turn to Christ or question your character? Exactly. They will question your character. Madam, wait, you've been preaching to me to repent, repent. Christ is this. But I just followed you on Facebook and everything I see is you there cussing people out. That ends the conversation about repent because you haven't saved yourself and you want to save another. Save your soul first. Make sure you're in sync with God. Make sure you're living that Christ said, live like me. Christ-like life. That is how you're supposed to live. But everything they're doing to Korra, does that exhibit anything that is close to Christ? Nada. It's not close. So, guys, I've been talking for 1 hour, 21 minutes, and I really appreciate all of you for joining me today. If you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Soyoyo. And here I call it, I say it straight, okay? I don't miss words. I say the truth and how it's supposed to be without painting it to look good. What these people are doing to Korra Obidi is wrong. They need to stop. And somebody needs to hold them accountable. It's not content they are creating. It's not content. They are not creating content anymore. They are being vindictive. Has done them nothing. Korra Obidi has never had any contact with these people. They are outrightly hating on him and bullying him on social media. It shouldn't be. When you see something that is wrong, speak up. Don't be quiet because you're not the direct person that I'm talking to. It might affect you tomorrow. That is the truth. When you see something wrong, speak up. When you hear something wrong, verify it and know if that thing they said, if it's true or not. If it's not true, speak up that is a lie. Speak up. Hey, Sonia Pink. I keep missing your name. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you immensely. I really appreciate you. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, let me continue with the comment and see how we. Chi Gloria, thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you. In Nigeria, they no go agree me enter church. Church premise so far for I was putting on suit pants. Oh, even if, yeah, I remember some churches in Nigeria, you cannot wear trousers to church. You can't wear pants, the suit pants. You can't. You can't wear jeans to church. No, unless if it's a long jeans gown or long jeans skirt. And some people say, if the shirts that has buttons in front, if the button is opening up, you cannot be allowed to church. There are so many restrictions. Some churches will not allow you to go with a wig on, no makeup on, and all of those doctrines. So when I saw a man server on a bomb shot, and she came to do what? Community service. That's what it's called. Community service. The girl is in college now. Last year she graduated from high school. For her to be in high school and still come to give community service, serving God and humanity, then you now come and be judging her because she's wearing bomb shorts. Judge yourself first. Look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, Is my behavior in line with what God said? And always remember that God has not made you the judge. And that's the part when I read that scripture, thou shalt not judge. It gladdens my heart. When the judge is in the court of law, when they are judging with their legal mind because there are set principles, which is the law, that is their guiding principle. If you drive under the influence, you get a ticket. If you drive while drunk, you could kill somebody, right? That's why they set those laws to make sure that the society is functioning well. If those laws are not put in place, I don't know how the society will be. Just like the law of God, the Bible, go there. Bible said, love thy neighbor as yourself. All of these people hating on Korra, calling Korra Obidi all manner of names. Have you obeyed that commandment? If you have, then you've won the case. Have you loved Korra the way you love yourself? But I'm not surprised if you don't love Korra, because you cannot give somebody from an empty vessel. You can't. You cannot give love if you don't know what it is to love yourself. It's until you love yourself, that's when you can be able to extend that love to a yo-yo. I say these things every day in my live streams. You don't give what you don't have. If you don't know what it is to love, you cannot give love. So when that commandment said, love thy neighbor as yourself, they might not understand it because they haven't truly loved themselves. All right, let's continue. Let me see. African churches are all battling Jesus for position. Exactly. I like the way you put it. They are battling Jesus for position. They want to be the Jesus. They want to be God himself. That's why they will put all of those doctrine. They are now worshiping doctrine instead of worshiping what the Bible says, what the scripture says, what God, how Christ lived his life. I remember the one that shocked me was when the Deeper Life overseer started reversing all their doctrine, that they should watch TV. I say, really? That these people should watch TV? I have a sister-in-law that has been a Deeper Lifer for over 45 years. Me and her, that day, hey, I didn't take it lightly. I say, Mama, now you people are watching TV. So what changed? People should be careful. All right, MTS said, Juan, when it comes to my dad, I will move mountains, especially when it comes to smear campaign against him. Thank you, because I don't know where Juan woke up from to be saying that you don't have to listen to what you're saying. Maybe because it's not her father or whatever, I don't know. But sincerely, I will move mountain. You don't just, no. There is a line not to cross. And these people, they've crossed this line over and over and over again. Because nothing has been done to them, they don't care. They will keep repeating it to no end, right? They should go and ask Crystal, how far, how market? How come you're not talking about Korra again? Because she can never do that. If she does that, that's violation of what the court order. And that comes with what? Punishment immediately. Anyways, keep being beautiful. Thank you. I enjoyed watching. Thank you so much, Sheki. I really appreciate you. So, guys, I've been talking for 1 hour, 30 minutes. I'm going to ask a question now. Have you subscribed to my channel? You that have been here watching me, you refuse to like my video, and you're not subscribing to my channel. Come on. Which one? Have you subscribed to my channel? Have you liked this video? Click the like button to support what we are doing here. If you like what we are doing here, click the like button. That's what I'm asking. Okay? And if you like what I do here in my channel, please support Oyoyo by becoming a member. You can become a member of Oyoyo's channel by clicking on join membership to become a member. I've been speaking for the past 1 hour and let's see how many minutes. 1 hour and 29 minutes. So, like this video. Let's get this like to 100. We can do it, okay? Like the video. Let me answer someone. 1 second. All right. So let's see what J Love said. Imagine today on Korra's live stream, someone said, "So your father has now become your housemaid." These people come out. Somebody asked that question yesterday. I wanted to respond, but I was very busy with my hands. I was like, I wanted to block the person if I had the opportunity. These people, they lack love. They don't know what it is to be loved and to give love back. They have no clue. They have no clue. The man is there to pamper his son, his daughter, and it has become a problem for all the watchers. Hi, Chison. Thank you for joining me today. How are you doing? How are you doing? Thank you for joining me. So, J Love, I saw that comment repeated yesterday. Somebody said that yesterday when Korra, he was cooking. It wasn't yesterday, 2 days ago, when he was making goat meat pepper soup for Korra. Then I said, "So your father is now your cook." Hey, I wish most of those people, they don't understand what it is to be loved. They don't. I remember when my mother visited me, I stopped cooking. My mother will cook and I'll be the first to eat. She told me, "Nne, you know what? Just relax. Let me make the food." There is joy when your parents are pampering you, showing you love, trying to encourage you, making sure you're well taken care of, you're well fed. The last time I checked, Cora is a single girl. So if her father decided to pamper her, it's none of your damn business. The Democratic vice president in this presidential race saying there is something we'll say to our neighbors. Even if we don't want, we can't do what our neighbors are doing. What we say is mind your own damn business. So if you don't like Cora, my husband heard me from his office room and said, because I said mind your own damn business. That's Tim Walz, the governor of the state of Minnesota. He said, mind your own damn business. So if you don't like Korra Obidi, if you don't want to see Korra and her father, block Korra. Okay? Just click the block button. Don't go on her comment section and be throwing the girl upside down. Don't. So that goes to show they never had or have love in their family circle. Period. Period. They don't understand what love is and they can never get it. I could remember, sometimes I'll tell my husband, "You know what, I need you to cook for me. I don't want to eat my own food. I want you to cook." You will see my husband and the children, they will just be running around the kitchen. I will just be watching them and be smiling. Try to experience love. It's a beautiful thing. All these bitter keyboard warriors, experience love a little. Even if you cannot experience it, when you see those showing love to their children, to their siblings, and all of that, watch and pray that your members of your family will be able to relate to each other like that. Life is very simple when we understand to respect, to mind our businesses and respect boundaries. Life is so beautiful. Yes, Cynthia, they must mind their business. They must mind their business, period. They must. So, guys, wonder shall never change. Chisholm, it shall never end. Come on, guys, like this video. Thank you guys for liking. Oh, the like button is now 92. God bless you guys. Real good for liking the video. I really appreciate that. It's very encouraging when we get these likes because it's going to make the video to get to the person we are trying to talk to. And today we are talking about Jesus and Facebook pastor. Facebook pastor is the morally right woman that will be insulting somebody even with the name of the Lord. Is that not blaspheming? You know the way people will be calling Jesus, Jesus. And it's what my daughter put a stop on that with me. My daughter, he said, "No, mom, that's blaspheming. You don't call the name of the Lord in vain." My little girl. So this woman who will come and pray for Mr. Korra Obidi in the morning, pray at night, pray in the afternoon. This is not Oyoyo saying. That is what the rest of Miriam and Co. That's what they said. Because they belong to the same WhatsApp group. They know how they were functioning when they were together. But in the midst of all these her prayers, she has not done one of the commandments that God said. Love thy neighbor as yourself. And when Jesus came, when Christ came and walked the earth, he preached the greatest of them all, love. That's what Christ preached. To the point that he said, if they slap you on this cheek, turn the next one. There was no an eye for an eye. It was all forgiveness, mercy, compassion, grace. But these people, they will throw those portions of the Bible and look for the one that might suit their silly narratives. Let's be careful, because you don't know how karma might hit you. God is very merciful that he's watching people to do all manner of things. They should go and ask the woman that tore her husband's passport in Nigerian International Airport before immigration officers, before custom people. They should ask her, Madam, how market? Even after tearing in that the video went viral, they were still doing what? Ranting. You people calling me names for tearing it. You don't know why I tore it. Ask her about today. How market? She's been arrested, taken to Abuja, the capital of Nigeria, to answer questions for interrogation. So when you want to go viral on Facebook, you think carrying a smear campaign against somebody that did nothing to you. In the case of this today's live stream, Korra Obidi has done nothing to these people. Nothing. He has never met them. He doesn't know them. Their paths never crossed. He's not on social media to say, yeah, he creeped into their comment section and said something. Not at all. And these people are there calling him all manner of names. Think again. If Nancy and Korra or family members could take action against any of you, then you start and come and start crying like Agodi. Moses Agodi that will say, it was poverty, it was hunger that made me. Think again. Before you carry out anything, first of all, do a little research to know the consequences of your action. If I call somebody a pedophile and I don't have any evidence to back it up, what will happen to me? That's a good question to ask yourself. If I say the person molested somebody when there is no evidence, what will happen to me? Remember always, he who alleges must prove. You in your mouth like tap water. Good luck to you. If they call on you tomorrow to come and defend your allegation, get ready with your proofs. And if you don't have your proof, stop. A word is enough for the wise, but the foolish, they will continue to disgrace themselves. All right. Thank you so much, MTA, for replying to Lois. That's line. Nothing with Paobidi. Exactly. Maybe they should go and read the book back. I wish I can send them a copy because I have it a soft copy. Send them my link to go and read. She never said it was her father. It was never the father. So you people should go back and read the book again. Korra talked about when she was, how a lesson teacher did something to her as a young person in the book. And you think she will watch her anybody do. That's why this case with Crystal was very personal to Korra. It was very personal because she wrote those things through her vulnerability out there for people because of what she went. She doesn't want any of those to happen to her children. It was never Paobidi. Go back and read the book. Not Korra said. Go back and read the book. Then you'll be well informed. All right. I want to thank all of you for joining me today, and also thank all of you guys for bringing the like button to 100. I really appreciate that. God bless you guys all for joining me today. Let's do this in again. I'm not sure I'm coming in tomorrow because I have teenage day out tomorrow. I'm taking teenagers to go and see a movie. So, mm, God help me, right? So I might not be coming live tomorrow, but trust me, on Friday, we are going to have our Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Marie. Those that read the book are talking. Thank you, Marie. Thank you so much. He came to kill mosquitoes in her room, as our parents do in the Caribbean. Thank you, Marie. Those that read the book are talking. Okay. Korra never said her father. These people can twist something that, to the point, if you're not careful, you get mad. That's how, let me say it here, when a message is carried from the first person that got the message, and then you transfer it to another, to another, to another, it will continue to lose what? The context. All these people making the bloggers, this person will carry without any verification. I said it here. When you hear something, verify so that you know you have authentic information to run with. Don't just run in with whatever anybody says on social media. Don't. Anyways, if you're meeting me for the first time, my name still remains Oyoyo. Thank you guys for joining me today. I'll be calling it a day today because I need to go and stretch my legs and walk around and take some evening walk because I've been sitting down for too long today. And let's do this on Friday. I'm very sure I'll be live tomorrow. I'm trying to see if I can go live during the day, but man, it's been hard. That's why you haven't seen me. But please subscribe to my channel, like, follow me on Facebook. Unfortunately, I'm not able to stream with StreamYard on Facebook at Oyoyo's World. But I don't know why. I don't have energy to start researching on that. Okay, so I'll continue to try to stream on Moments with Oyoyo. Follow me there, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like the video, share, invite your friends. Let people know we are having conversations like this here, where you can hear simple truths and facts the way they are being presented without being twisted. Okay, I want to appreciate all of you for joining. God bless you guys real good. The people who is bothering Mr. Obidi, they should read. Okay, I heard you. I will go back and look at it. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining me. Until I see you guys in my next live stream, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Facebook, like the video, invite your friends. And before I let you guys go today, like I always say here, love yourself enough so you'll be able to know what love is in the first place. And if you grew up in a family that did not understand the word love, now you have opportunity to rewrite the wrongs, especially with your children. Start practicing with your immediate family on how to show love. And start practicing with yourself. Love yourself. Rid yourself of every negativity. Take them away. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you're better than what you think, that you can do better by yourself and by others. And try to emulate Christ. Facebook pastor, I'm talking to you now. You're praying and preaching on Facebook, but you haven't lived that particular commandment that God gave. Love thy neighbor as yourself. And even the greatest of all the teachings of Christ, love, grace, compassion, forgiveness. They say when your brother or your sister isn't doing right, pray for them. Don't come and castigate them. Don't come and fabricate stories to suit your narrative. The last time I checked, you don't know Paul Obidi personally. You guys have never interacted. Why hating on him? Why calling him names that you cannot prove in court? Why alleging things that you don't have any evidence to back up? If you truly know Christ, you should live like him. But everything that is coming out from your page has nothing or likeness of Christ. The video I saw where you were calling Paul Obidi a pedo goes a long way to say that you're very far from Christ. An advice for you is to stop pretending and deceiving people. Make amends and correct yourself, correct your ways, come clean with God and seek for forgiveness and ask for what? An open heart to love yourself. Because if you love yourself well enough, You'll be able to extend love to others because you've understood what love is. And for all of you out there calling Korra Obidi's name or screaming or wondering, try and experience love at least once in your lifetime. If you experience love, then you can come to my channel and love me. If you don't experience love, you will see your neighbor and you frown your face as if you guys are going to war. Love yourself first. When you find that love, the self-love, then when you see your neighbor, you stand to say, how has your day been? I haven't seen you today. How are the kids? You can harvest something from your garden and walk across your neighbor and share with your neighbor. Life is simple when we start living the truth we are trying to preach. The morality we are trying to pass to others. Let's start by sharing it. Be that example you want others to be. Let that example come from the words of your mouth, from your action and deed. Don't be a teacher or a righteous person over others when you have not started the righteousness with you. Before you pluck something out of another person's eyes, remove the one in your own eyes. Life will be the world will be a better place and life will be simpler if we all understand boundaries and get to know how to mind our businesses. Until you start doing that, then stop poke nosing in the affairs that does not concern you. The world has over 6 billion people in existence. Why pick on one person? A question for you. Until I see you guys in my next live stream, thank you all for joining me today. Your names are too numerous to mention, but keep a date with me on Friday. Let's do our Thank God It's Friday and see you guys on Friday. If I have the chance of coming live tomorrow, you can only know if you subscribe to my channel and turn on your post notification bell. That's when I go live, you'll be able to get notified by Facebook or YouTube. Until I see you guys next time. Be your own kind of what? Beautiful. Bye, everyone. Thank you, Chisom. Thank you all of you. MTA, J Love, all of you. God bless you guys immensely. See you guys on my next live stream. Bye, everyone.